Hey y'all, I'm back with another one. I just read about, yes, we can teleport our DNA. We can. Man put it in a dish in some sterilized water, and he came to find out that the DNA he put in one dish, and he put the 7 hertz of electromagnetic frequency watts on the other dish, and the DNA that was in one dish went to the other dish, and he realized that it's some kind of gravitational pull that has these DNA cells teleporting. So yes, it's very true that we can definitely teleport our DNA, and that's where the clone story come in at. Clone story, and when I said I might do a video called Soul Jumping, here it is right here. The reason why I said I could believe that Queen Elizabeth did what she did, because I don't even need these notes that I have. The reason why I can say she did what she did is simply because of what the ancients talk about. They talk about, especially Thor talks about, oh, my right hand itching, where's the money? Grandma always said when the right hand itching, money coming. Where is it? But anyhow, Thor talks about 100 times 10 have I descended. And each time he came back more potent and potent. So I think about when he said that, at first I wasn't getting it. Years ago when I started reading the Emerald Tablets out. But I was attracted to it. I don't know why. I was just attracted to it. And green is not one of my favorite colors. That's Missy walking in like she wants something in here. She don't want nothing. Anyways, when he said 100 times 10, I have descended. And each time he comes back more potent, more stronger, and he walk amongst men unlike men. I think after the 30th time of me reading it, I was like, whoa, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, this what he talking about? He literally talking about transferring his consciousness into another body. Wow. His body could lay up in a tube or whatever, like the esophagus, whatever they call it, that they be laid up in Egypt, while we thinking those was coffins. And surprisingly, these people, where they said the pyramids was used for tombs, according to Tuhidi, he said he built his magic in it. So it comes to my conclusion. How in the hell could slaves have built pyramid with knowledge in it? I would like to think, not being funny, not saying slaves didn't exist, but I would like to think that a lot of stuff that slaves did back in the days, it was some resentment in it. Don't get it twisted. It was some resentment. The Great Pyramid was built by Thor, according to Thor, and I'm sticking with what Thor said. But back to the Soul Snatchers. They wait till these certain constellations come in, like a certain moon rising, moon setting, planetary constellations. They be lined up and they sync with it when the portals open. That's what I honestly believe. When the seed came out, y'all know what I'm talking about. And we had to do what we had to do, you feel me? I honestly believe that portals was being open, because before then we had saw what they call it, the methylitic structures, and they was popping up everywhere. Monolith, that's what it was. Megalith, monolith, whatever. Get your hand off the screen. And when we discarded it, they had the next plan in order. And that's around the time when her husband, because he did a 9-9, if I'm not mistaken. And then when I went and looked at the moon constellation on her date, I'm like, wow, she did it perfectly, right with her age. Like, it synced in so perfectly. 99.6, it synced in perfect. These people got the arts of the ways of what the ancients were doing back in those days. Oh, I can take that phone, please. Oh, hold up, y'all. Dang, it always gotta be a goddamn distraction. What up? But back to what I was saying. And then when they able to do that, they do what Thoth told them to do. And they wait, cause see, the way I get it out to reading them tablets, I think I have probably read them, if not 100, close to it. He talk about land north, south, east, west, an hour, and taking your fingers and putting them a certain way, and wait until you see, I think, the macabre or the tesseract, and you put your consciousness right in the place you want it to be. And I honestly believe we do this when we come into the realm of coming into this room, and some kind of way we forget. That's what I honestly think happened. So that's the soul jumping. That's why with Phil Donahue, I can agree. But when he said that I'm like, that ain't me. But then I was like, I have participated in, because if you're not doing nothing to stop it, you're part of it. I'm not answering the phone. Every time I do something, the doorbell, the phone, a text, cat, tie. But yeah, the soul jumping is very real. And that's why it's so important to keep that DNA pure, because DNA does have memory. DNA has memory, y'all. I'm going to read the article one day, but I don't want to read it right now, but I could go over a snippet. Okay. He put DNA in the hermetically sterilized dish. Hermetically. Wow. Hermes. He put it in a sterilized dish. This is a Russian scientist. And the DNA started spinning and giving off electromagnetic waves. And he said he did the test for 30 days. 30 days that DNA was alive. So around that time, if they taking that consciousness with them, what they're actually doing, I honestly believe if they decide to come right back, they waiting on somebody else to get pregnant. Yeah. And right around that date, when that baby, see, we wouldn't know they pregnant. But they would know they pregnant. Right around that time when that consciousness go into that avatar go right in, that soul go right into the avatar. And that's when you have another Queen Elizabeth coming along. It's just that simple. I know it sounds crazy. A lot of stuff sounds crazy. Like my video, I made a video about my near-death experience. I'm gonna post that. It's so hard posting videos on YouTube. It really is for me. I can't say for the next person. I see people posting 5, 6, 7 videos. If I could do that, I would. Well, no, I would. I don't think so. Because I have to edit it. I have to look at it. I don't know if anybody else do it, but I do it. And I have to make sure it's all right. Because I don't like to keep all, if anybody ever watched more than one of my videos, you'll see that I don't keep all my videos the same. How I'm feeling is how I would like put the light projection on me. Because it's a different vibe with different spectrums of light. Facts. Your chakras are not the same color. They all different. When I think of chakras, I don't know if y'all remember when you was a small child and you had that little thing that'll glow up when you hit it. Doom, 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 doom. Like they were giving us chakra toys as a child. And we just around here playing with it like the fizz thing. Around my age, you had the jacks and stuff like that. We was doing physics and stuff. And we didn't even know it. Learning how to, add doing, what's the game, hostage. Yeah, we was really active back then. This generation, not so much. I mean, hey, but I could get why it's planned that way, because they know who's coming back. It's all in ancient books. They know who's coming back, so they have to keep them. Each generation, they have a distraction. Like, when the next generation comes, it's gonna be something for them. It's gonna be a whole new drug. It's gonna be. I don't think the styles go out of style. I don't think so. Like bell bottoms, shirts, jeans. I think they just do it a different way. Ain't nothing new under the sun, even the drugs. But the way they're doing it is not the correct way. Feel me? And shout out to Miami for doing their little, I think they're doing psychedelic for anxiety, PSD with LSD. Shout out to y'all, Miami. See, I told y'all, the city where I'm from, I'm telling you, it's like being in a big old pot of glory, because you got so many different nationalities everywhere. And they majority of people down in Miami don't go with little Haiti on the northeast side. Okay? Shout out to my Zoes over there. Don't go over in Haiti and ask them about, do y'all believe in soul train? What? They'll tell you. I'm telling you. They'll tell you, female la bouche. They'll tell you. They will tell you. It's very real. That's how over there, when they become a zombie, they feel as if the soul has been snatched out of the body. I haven't been around my peoples in a long time talking, but the same thing my grandma believed in. The things are the same. It's just different characters. It's just different names of the same characters. That's all. Yeah. So that's how they do it. And you never know. Rappers could do it. Because once you know life is not the body, you can go anywhere you want to go. The world is yours. The world. How about, let's say, in the whole galaxies, all that's mine. While we thinking this popping down here, what if in another galaxy they doing it better than us? We around here with phones. What if in another galaxy, like, things that we going through just don't even cross their mind? Like, they passed the popping in, pop that COOCHIE and suck my eggplant stuff. They passed that. And they are living in harmony. Shout out to y'all. And they could go at will. We ain't even a type 1 civilization. Let alone trying to, we will stuff into existence every day, but not like how they doing it, how I feel like the other. And then you got some planets, I believe they got total chaos. Probably some that's, because, we on the 3rd density, so you got to think about the 2nd density, and then you have to think about the 1st. That's trying to get to where we at. And we trying to get to this level, and the people that's on that level trying, you know what I'm saying? Like a stairway, like I said, stairway to heaven. Stop it, Missy. So you don't get no snacks, no treats. That's how it is. They plan the dates. And they go right along with it. And then I think about, what if they have done this so many times before, they have a remembrance of who they are, and they can't tell us because we won't believe them any damn ways. Like Michael Jackson's video. Do you remember? You did that video? Remember that? Like I said, I can't wake you up. All I can do is make you remember. Do you remember? Stop it. Now I think I'm out to just cut this one short, because the water that Tyrese brought in my house, he was drenched. All he had to do was call. I would have came and got him, but he assumed that I didn't have a way to pick him up. See, that's why you can't judge a book by its cover, because I had a way. I sure did. If I wanted to leave right now, I could leave. And with a ride. But is what it is. Guess I'll talk to y'all later.